Hey everyone, watch this video and be entered to win a cash prize in our weekly raffle. Click below for details.
Chapter 5, Mishnah number 19. Call Misha, this is an awesome one. Call Misha yesh biyado, shlosha dvarim halalu. Anyone who has three things, these three things in his hands, mitami dav shel Avram Avinu, he or she is considered one of the students of Avraham Avinu, of our forefather Abraham. So, Avraham obviously had many character traits, but these three, the author of this Mishnah is saying, these are the three that would make you consider it as if you were one of his students. These were the three that he tried to impart on his students. Ushloshet dvarim acherim, and the three opposite, you would be mitamidav shel Bilam harasha. You would be a student of Bilam, the Rasha, the evildoer. This is Bilam in the story in the Torah, who was hired by King Balak to curse the Jewish people. Curse the Jewish people. He was then hired more. That didn't work out. Hired more of his consultant, and then they caused the Jewish people to sin through prostitution, and that caused a large plague to come to the Jewish people. So not a good guy is essentially the long story short here. So what are the three things? What are the three character traits of being a student of Abraham? Ayin tova, ruach nemucha, v'nefesh shefala. A positive, a good eye. We've talked about this before, about looking at the world in a positive sense, having a contact lens, the lens that you see the world through, of being tov, of being good, of being positive. V'ruach nemucha, and a humble spirit, right? Not being arrogant, recognizing that you might not know it all, or even when you feel like you know the answer, or even when you do know the answer, like it's a fact. It's like 2 + 2 = 4, and someone is like, no, it equals 3. The idea of being humble is saying, let me go into your world and understand what you're experiencing, and maybe there's something I can learn from it. Maybe I am wrong in some way, shape, or form. So having a humble spirit. V'nefesh shefala. I looked at a few different translations here. And the one that kept coming up is having a small appetite. And I just thought it was such a beautiful idea of not just a physical appetite, but an appetite for the physical, meaning not just a food appetite, appetite for the physical pleasures of life, right? There's so many kinds of pleasures in life. There's love, there's creativity, there's purpose, and these are all real pleasures that you really can't get enough of. But physical pleasures are the type of pleasure that you can have an access of. There might be too much. And Abraham was able to recognize that just enough and no more is crucial with physical pleasures. I'm already at 3. Bilam, you would be a bad and evil eye, right? And looking at things negatively, arrogant, and wanting all the physical pleasures in the world. The rest of the verses. Okay, so what's the Mishnah continues? What's the big difference? The students of Abraham go to Olam Haba, to the world to come, and the students of Bilam, they go down to something called Gehenna, which is the Jewish version of hell, but it's not actually the same thing at all. But we don't have enough time to explain that. See you guys next week.
Thanks for watching. Reminder to share your 1 to 2 sentence takeaway from this video to be entered to win a cash prize in our weekly raffle. Click below for details.